Tesla is not stepping back from full self-driving, it's doing something far more important. Tesla is transforming FSD from a risky one-time option into a scalable, long-term software business. And the market, it completely misunderstood that move. Hi, this is Ken. If you're a Tesla investor or owner, this video will help you answer 3 questions. Why did Tesla stock drop after the FSD subscription news? Does buying FSD outright still make sense anymore? And most importantly, what does this shift tell us about Tesla's future as a company? This is not a product update. This is a business model transition. Yesterday, Elon Musk posted on X that Tesla plans to gradually move full self-driving toward a subscription-first model. According to his statement, after February 14, 2026, Tesla will begin phasing out one-time FSD purchases, shifting the focus toward monthly subscriptions. Now, this is important. FSD is not disappearing, and one-time purchases are not being eliminated overnight. Availability still depends on region, and in many countries, including the US, FSD can still be purchased outright today. Yet despite this, Tesla's stock moved lower almost immediately after the news. So the real question isn't what Tesla announced, it's why the market reacted the way it did. The market doesn't dislike FSD, it dislikes uncertainty. For years, FSD has been one of Tesla's cleanest revenue lines. Sell a car, attach a high-margin software option, book the revenue. Subscriptions break that simplicity. Instead of recognizing thousands of dollars upfront, revenue is spread over time. That makes quarterly earnings harder to predict, especially during the transition phase. Short-term focused investors see this and think, less visibility, more risk. And when Wall Street sees risk, it sells first and asks questions later. But here's the key point many are missing. A shift from one-time sales to subscriptions almost always looks bad at the beginning, even when it dramatically improves long-term value. To understand this move, you have to zoom out. Tesla is no longer trying to be valued like a traditional automaker. It's positioning itself closer to a software and AI platform. FSD is central to that strategy. Every mile driven with FSD generates data. Every edge case improves the neural network. Every new user strengthens Tesla's autonomy advantage. A subscription model lowers the barrier to entry. More users means more data. More data means faster improvement. This is not about selling autonomy once. It's about continuously monetizing autonomy as it evolves. And this is where Tesla separates itself from the rest of the industry. Traditional automakers sell features. Tesla builds systems. Now, so far, this all sounds logical from Tesla's perspective. But logic doesn't always move stock prices in the short term. In the next part, we need to look at what this actually means for investors and why there's one surprising detail in this story that almost no one is talking about. So what does this mean if you're actually holding TSLA? In the short term, volatility is almost unavoidable. Anytime a company shifts from upfront revenue to recurring revenue, earnings become harder to model. That makes analysts nervous and it makes short-term traders impatient. But for long-term investors, this is where the real signal appears. Subscription revenue increases lifetime value per vehicle. It smooths cash flow over time, and it decouples Tesla's earnings from pure vehicle delivery numbers. That's a big deal. It means Tesla's future upside isn't limited by how many cars it sells in a single quarter, but by how deeply it monetizes the cars already on the road. Here's something that might surprise you. Historically, companies that transition to subscriptions often see lower reported revenue at first, even while their underlying business is actually getting stronger. Why? Because accounting lags reality. The value of a subscription business shows up gradually, while the market tends to judge success quarter by quarter. In other words, the stock can look weaker at the exact moment the business model improves. This disconnect between perception and reality is often where long-term opportunities are created. And once you see that gap, the next logical question becomes clear. If Tesla is willing to accept short-term confusion, what kind of future is it actually building toward? Looking ahead, the FSD subscription model aligns perfectly with where Tesla is going. As autonomy improves, FSD stops being a nice-to-have feature and starts becoming a core service, a service that evolves monthly, a service that integrates with insurance, mobility, and eventually robotaxis. When that happens, the idea of paying once for autonomy starts to feel outdated. Instead, autonomy becomes something you subscribe to, just like cloud software or AI tools today. If Tesla executes well, FSD could become one of the highest margin software platforms in the mobility space, not overnight, but steadily, year by year. So, should you rush to buy FSD outright today, or wait for subscriptions? There's no single right answer. It depends on how long you keep your car, how often you use advanced driving features, and what you personally expect from FSD. But from an investor's perspective, one thing is clear. This move is not Tesla retreating. It's Tesla maturing. It's a shift from selling features to building recurring relationships with customers. And companies that get that transition right tend to be rewarded over the long run. If you're thinking about Tesla beyond daily price moves and trying to understand where this company is heading over the next decade, you're in the right place. If today's analysis helped clarify your thinking, a like always helps the channel. And if you want consistent, calm analysis on Tesla, AI, and the future of mobility, consider subscribing. Thanks for spending your time with me today. Let's keep looking at Tesla with a long-term lens and enjoy the future that's being built, step by step. Before we wrap up, let me take a moment to introduce myself. I drive a Tesla Model Y, and at home, I've installed a Tesla Powerwall, so I actually charge my car with solar energy. I truly believe Tesla is shaping the future, and that's why I share the latest news and insights here on this channel. I'm from Japan, but I want to connect with Tesla fans all around the world. That's why I also create an English version of my videos. YouTube now lets you switch the audio into your own language, so you can enjoy it in whatever language you prefer. Most of all, I'd love to connect with Tesla fans everywhere so we can support Tesla together. I also share updates on X, so feel free to follow me there and let's connect. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.